Oop, I'm back. Working on this thing that I've been working on my own here and blah 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 blah. And I'm here. Probably would look better if I get rid of the grid real quick. I mean, yeah. Strong RWBY and SWY. Blah blah blah. So why? I believe. Let me double check that. I'm pretty sure that is correct, but Sway, ZWEY, Sway. I don't know. I forgot if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Well, this whole scene is Fallout inspired. I think most of the Fallouts have a scene where, or it might be a trailer or something, but just a vault dweller and his dog walking down the road. It's one of the pictures, I think it was one from Fallout 4 since 111, which is that Fallout 4? I don't feel like double checking that at the moment, so I'm gonna continue. Obviously, I've already done a fair bit. I'm not sure on this top part. It's not quite right. That's definitely one thing I'm gonna work on. Everything's fine, I guess. Doggo, Swai. Might need some adjustments as well, but overall, I do like how it's looking. One thing I'm debating is making a whole, maybe like even wallpaper-esque drawing or background, which would be nice, but these are too big. Like this is a 4,000 by 4,000 grid. So I put a grid back on there, so that makes more sense when I say grid. Or canvas. Again, got most things there. Kind of made the legs a bit thinner, you know? That's one thing. At least for part of it, I know I wasn't using the correct black. It was a little off, and I hope that doesn't affect this thing too poorly. I don't remember which parts it was. And yeah, right now I'm just working on the final line work. Still one thing I need to get better at is just long strokes. Which that one wasn't bad. But yeah, it's been a little under a week since the last time I streamed. Pretty much been, well, I always practice. I think I got into a groove of practicing at least. Always look up some random model and like IRL model, not anime, and then just make a drawing of it. Quick sketch. We just started out as that as well and decided, why not do the thing? Or no, that, well, partially, I don't know. It was in the back of my mind to do this. Had other things as well that I was thinking of doing, but we'll see if those ever come to fruition. Another idea was suppose another full mocha drawing. Because they are hellhounds. I think was to draw them both that sat in front of the gate, I guess the gates of hell. That one would really require more some background to back that up. Which I guess is call that a resolution for the year. Get better at doing backgrounds. Like that Norosama. I'm satisfied that definitely could have been better. I've seen other artwork. And just reinforces the fact that I need to get better doing backgrounds. Also, when I posted that thing on Twitter, it was the most popular thing I've ever posted. So that makes me feel a bit happy about that. But then again, most means I gotta get better drawing, making backgrounds. Well, is it that or get good at a different kind of artwork? Less safe for work artwork, which I don't intend to get into. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. Nothing against doing it though. Just not the route I want to take. Because doing that kind of work takes a skill as well. One moment. And I'm back. Oops. We're just gonna need some work as well. Yeah, I didn't really think about it until now that I need to put some detail into this boot. At least into the sole of the boot. I will in a moment. What was I saying before? But yeah. The fact that Norosama piece I did was one of the, well, not one of the, it was the most popular thing I've ever posted on Twitter. Or X, whatever you want to call it. Just to me means that I get better at backgrounds. But, again, resolution. I intend to at least make some background here, whether it's full 16 by 9 or just a simple square like this is. But we'll see how detailed this one is. I haven't fully decided exactly what's it gonna be. See, now that's another thing that came to mind. I have to put some sort of detail on the sole of this boot. Some long boots. And they're like thigh-high boots. I'll come back to this, that's for sure, but I'll draw him at some point. But I guess for now, this will do the other leg. Also gotta add these details of pouch, which needs to be angled better. That's just not gonna be flat on her back like that. Then there's a gun, which she, if I remember correctly, she just carries on her back like that. I need to watch the show more. Kind of stalled on rewatching the entire series. And I need to get back on it. Also just, making the legs thinner just cause I feel like they were too thick when I was looking at the reference. I still think they are, or maybe they're not long enough. Specifically that part. It's something I'll come across later. So she should be on the same level. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, the legs are not long enough, are they? Shows more on this one. Nothing I can't fix, but I didn't even really erase that, did I? Let's make it a bit longer. Let's see. And just reconnect it. If anything, I should probably just redo the entire line. Okay. Looks better. Though we'll have to make this one longer. Same spots, but I guess for now I'll just start here and yeah, that should work. So I gotta remember to make the leg thinner. Let's erase that. What was I saying? I know I keep changing subjects randomly. But yeah, just one of the things I was talking about was practicing. I talked about that Fuamoko. So I don't know. I don't want to so deep, but I don't know what I was getting at with this. Someone somewhere with it. I just lost track of where that was. Although I suppose one thing I need to practice more is still making backgrounds. Maybe I should watch some Bob Ross videos. Which I used to watch back in the day. Waking up in the morning. Kind of date myself there a bit. But, you know, some good watching. And that man could paint. So apparently he was missing part of one of his fingers, which is why he had that painting. What was it called? That thing? Painting plate. That thing that held the paints. Like specific, I guess you can say, big reason he used that is to hide his finger, which was on his left hand. What was it, his ring finger? I don't remember what finger it was. It was partially cut off. Can never tell just by looking at the him paints. So he was a very private man, apparently. Those who knew him personally don't really talk about him because, well, he was a private man, and they knew that, and they don't talk about him because of that. So the only people who knew him are those that were close to him. He went. When I grabbed the wrong tool, I was supposed to make the leg thinner. This is always gonna need a little more work. Just a little bit here and there. Well, no, that's too much, isn't it? Leave it at that. Do this side. I'm doing that way more on this side. Just tone it back a bit. And then move the whole thing down. I had to sneeze there. Now a little bit more. It's not moving too much. That should be fine there. It's gonna need some work. That's all I'm gonna say about that. That's another thing. I feel like the squish, I guess you can call it, should be a bit different here, or a bit more like this. Decisions. Oh, that was another reason why I had this layer. Okay. Rotate. And struggle to make some lines. Good, I made a line. Now do it again. I think what was one thing I did. Let's make it thinner and then put more pressure on it. What happened to it there? I'll have to make do with that one. Okay, yeah, that'll do. That will do nicely. Okay, doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. Oh, that is too much. Is that enough or is it too much? You know, since the belt is... Is it called a strap or is belt on her boots? Either way, they kind of bulge out a little bit. Is what it is. Just quickly adjust that. Same for over here. Move back here, do this, do that. Either way, I'm hoping this one turned out well. I guess it'll really depend on the background on it. Well, it'll catch more eyes if it has a background. Plus, I guess I never said, I haven't been doing these as much, but I'm gonna try doing them more, but I guess a bit shorter. Before I would want to do it, I think I did once 4 hours, but usually like 2 to 3, or well, like 1:45 to like 2:30, something like that. And well, I do want to keep doing this. I gotta pace myself. What's need to improve is like maybe that I don't really watches these. Well, I get some views. Not many of them. They don't really stick around much, but maybe they would if I had a little more production value. I don't know. Like an opening scene. Something. So I need to mess around with OBS more. Yeah, I think that's good. Of course, this needs work. I don't know. Also, I just realized I still have that picture on the bottom left. Let's get rid of that. I completely forgot about that. Like I said, it's been a minute. Let me put this there. Doesn't intrude on the picture and kind of lines up a little bit there, you know. That's the basics of it. Need to do that little thing there. Suppose I should. Let's merge these real quick. Trying to keep the layer count low. Why, I don't know. Well, no, I guess I don't get confused. I'll be honest there. Okay. Some other things to talk about. Been watching. I've read a manga a long time ago called Lucifer and the Biscuit Hammer. It had an anime, was it earlier last year? Was it mid? I think it started summer. I think that's right. Summer. I don't know what that sound was. 2023. I really like the manga, but the anime was or is disappointing. I haven't finished it yet. Like animation, why they just didn't really put much effort into it. It's disappointing. Really like the manga. I don't own much manga, physical copies at least. I've watched or read lots of it. And that's actually one that I bought. But yeah, that anime is just disappointing. Animation just bad. Some scenes were changed, I guess. Impact of some things are just not as good. Again, haven't finished it, but I hope at least they have one decent fight. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. Although I already know it's a kind of a failure as an anime. It's kind of harsh to say, but I don't know, I really like the series and I wish they put more effort into it. I'll watch it mainly because I'm having kind of someone in the background while I'm on lunch during work. So yeah, I'll definitely finish watching it, but just a little disappointed is all. That's not right. Yeah, it's a little writer, if anything. I'm gonna get rid of this one. Needs to put this here. Which is I'm supposing. What am I talking about again? I don't know. How big is this pouch? No, it needs to be smaller, if anything. I think I made it too big there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And I mean to merge all the layers. I think that's better. Maybe make the shoulders a little less broad. And that's one thing that needs to be changed. Of course, I need to add other things. Overall, I do, even though it's only the lower half, I do like where it's going. One thing though, I couldn't really find good pictures of her with her hood on from behind. So again, another thing, I should probably watch the anime. Not the anime, well, not technically an anime by whatever definition we want to use. The one that most people use. But very anime-esque and aimed at that demographic. Okay. Okay, that is not the eraser. What am I talking about? Oh yeah, anime and biscuit hammer. And RWBY. Well, I guess by a lot of people's definition wouldn't be an anime. Series I quite enjoy though. And wish will continue. I have not watched that Justice League RWBY crossover yet though. One day. Kind of a weird crossover I did not expect. Okay, how's this gonna go? Should I have covered that? Again, less broad shoulders. I guess more of a curve would be best. Although I'm still not sure of this way of doing things. I think I gotta just see if it looks good in the end. Like, yeah, that's the thing. Shoulders go too broad. Do I like that? I'm kind of looking, liking how that looks. Not quite. Yeah, almost quite. Yeah, that one could work. Just kind of had the cape cut off here. But at least if you see the thumbnail, you kind of see it being cut off. And I'm kind of wondering if I should have done the whole thing. See, this kind of flows like that. I wonder if I should have made this flow more like this. Technically, I guess it would be waving in the wind, which I also wanted, but then I have it like that. So, I don't know. I don't know, man. Or does this kind of go back and forth here as well? Too much. Let's rotate. Okay, zoom in and connect. And looks a little odd. Okay. See, I don't know. Trying to correct it just makes a mess. Makes the line a little too thick in some places. I think there should probably be a way to like disable like the things. Yeah, this doesn't look right curving like that. Or back and forth like that. Okay. Does that look better? Yeah, it does. I'm cutting off a little more than I did before, at least some parts. That needs to be adjusted. So there's one thing in the reference sheet. Don't really see a head-on version. Let me try some things out here. Wanted to, I guess, play around with the angle a bit more. Okay, wrong tool. This part of me is still kind of looking at the reference. Trying to copy it a bit. Whoops. Let me see how does that look in wrong button. I don't know. Whoops, wrong one again. I feel like it might be better with this more aggressive curve. Yeah, probably do that. Just experimenting, I guess. But I do need to adjust some things here and there. And mainly better. Not perfect, but better. Should I do a sharp cut like that? I don't know, but I'm gonna do it. Let's hold off on that line. Alright, that can work. If I can make this line better, that is, it'll work. Yeah, that'll be an easier way to do this. Okay. Kind of a similar... Let's say similar... Well, no, wait. Yeah, similar I think would be the right word. Get rid of that. Yeah, I'll do. Just wanna curve that properly. Okay, turn that back on. Might make the head a little smaller. I'm technically making the body a little smaller. Maybe that's part of it. Adjustments. I made this one smaller, closer. Should be fine. Well, except for that. Then there was that. So I guess another thing I was thinking about this. I want to try making a version without these lines. Don't know how that's gonna look though. Guess I'll finish the hood here and call it a day, maybe. I might try doing the arm. And we'll see, Let's continue for now. Okay, I like that so far. feel like I still got things to say about the conversation I basically finished earlier. Calling conversations even though I'm just talking to myself. Oh yeah, biscuit hammer though. I'm watching it, but I'm hoping for at least one good fight scene. If you never seen the show or read the manga, just stick with the manga. Okay. I feel like it should be more blocky. Probably just my imagination. Let me see which side is better there. I think adding that curve would help. And there was this. Oh wait, no, I wanted to keep that. I don't know if that's right. Or the best way to go about that. Alright, just needs an arm now. I don't know about the angle of the arm. Luckily the other one's being hidden. It's one thing that makes this art, this particular piece a little bit easier. Probably draw SWI on my own. Yeah, I wonder how this would look without the line work. But for that I would need to make a whole piece. Decisions. Well, let's get to it. How do I want to go about this? Make the arm thinner, angle it differently. Kind of want to angle it differently. Let's make a layer. For this. Okay. Wait for it to respond. Because it froze on me. And I have not saved recently. Hope. Well, it usually comes back, but I hope it does. Never know when it's gonna just decide not to. Ooh, came back. Alright, save it. It is saved. So another thing, I also want to make the arm thinner. Which I have now done. And away at the elbow in. Hold off on that part. Hope this isn't making her arm too thin. Nope. With an hold and shift. I guess what would be other good combinations, or what am I hitting for that? Is it T? What's it is T. Trying to hit rotate and I hit T by accident. While I'm here. Okay. Maybe the angle's a little off. Okay, this one. Whoops, wrong one. Kinda wanna do more of this. It could work. Although I still hate that kind of just makes the entire thing fuzzy. Yeah, should be fine. Feels definitely different though. Maybe curves a little too much. A little too much. There's definitely a lot there. Might as well do it on this layer. Let's get rid of that real quick. Because it's too thick. Here's an issue. Even though it doesn't quite seem like one. Okay. Gotta make this a lot thinner now, isn't it? Maybe I should do it more like that. Okay. How do I do this before? So then I need to zoom in like that. Get rid of that. Nope. Nope. Maybe. Okay. Am I doing this too? It doesn't seem right. Specifically up here. Yeah, works better. It's not quite right though, is it? Yeah, the hood definitely looks better. I feel like... Yeah, maybe the line there I think would help a bit, but that's something I have to play with on my own. For now, I'm gonna call it here. Okay, like I said, I'm gonna call it here. Do like the direction it's going. Mess with it more on my own. Oh. I might do SWI on my own as well. Oh, pop head. Well, yeah. I'm gonna try to do this again tomorrow, hopefully. So I guess until then.